we learn for loop and while loop. For loop iterates over all the elements of the sequence, whereas while loop continues iteration until a stopping condition is met. So both of these loops are fine for most of the problems, but there could be a need for us to have more control over these iterations which are going on. So we might have a need where for certain condition we want to stop processing or stop the iterations. So for that purpose we use a keyword break. So break is a keyword in Python which allows us to end a loop if we detect some condition which has been met. So let's see how can we use a break statement in Python program and get more clarity on how can we use it in a program. Let's say we want to write a program which adds numbers from 1 to 100 provided the addition of these numbers is less than or equal to 120. So as soon as it becomes 120 or more than that, we want to stop processing. So let's write that program. So we have sum equal to 0, which we initialize as a summation of variable. Then we will have for item in range. So the range is going to be from 1 to 100, and we want to stop processing as soon as sum becomes greater than or equal to 120. So we will use break over here. Else we want to add the item to the summation. Let's print this result. So we will use f string and say item. So at which item we got the summation which is greater than or equal to 120. We want to know that, and we want to get the summation. So the summation value which is in sum. So let's execute our program and see the output. Python ex1.py, and here we can see that at the item 16 we got the summation as 120, and our program stopped there only. So as per this for loop, the for loop should have continued from 1 up to 100, excluding 100. That means 99 times. But because of our condition of sum greater than or equal to 120, our program has terminated the loop and directly came over to the print statement. Hence, this for loop only executed 16 times because we got the summation or the item value as 16. Now let's see the same example using a while loop. So let's say sum equal to 0, then we will say item equal to 1, then while sum is less than or equal to 120, we want to continue. We want to increase the value of item by 1 and sum by item. After that, we want to check if sum is greater than or equal to 120, break. Now let's print both item and sum. So use f string, say item as item and sum as sum. Let's see the output of this program. Let's run our program. Python ex2.py, and here we can see that again loop ended on the 16th iteration. So here we can see that we can break the execution of the loop, or we can terminate the iteration of a loop using a break statement, no matter what, whether it's a for loop or a while loop. If we have loop inside loop, that is a nested loop, and if we include break statement within the innermost loop, then break will end that or the terminate that the innermost loop, not the outer loop.